Hello everyone, it is Lucy here and I am back with another video. In today's video we are doing the West African lion habitat. So last week we actually did a video for my stream zoo and just kind of did a catch-up video just to see how the zoo is going, and we were able to get another animal. We were able to get the West African lion animal, and so I thought today I would do their habitat. So what I was gonna do with this is I was trying to make like a platform where you just walk up and see the lions in the habitat. Because the barriers have to be so tall, they have to be like 9.9 meters tall. It makes it extremely difficult for me to put like a raised or elevated pathway, which is what I was going to do, unless I like sunk the habitat into the ground. But with sunken in habitats, I get really nervous because I think that either they're too big or they're not big enough, and we start to have spacing issues, which is what we're having in the red pandas habitat. So I may have to move them because they're starting to have major spacing issues and they're getting extremely stressed. So I think what I might do is I might have to look for a building that's inside for the red pandas to go in, and then hopefully we can get that glass where the guests can see in, but the pandas cannot, the red pandas can't see out. So I think that's what we'll have to do eventually. But anyways, so we were doing the West African lion habitat in here. I did end up copy and pasting the Bengal tigers shelter for the West African lions. I just thought that heart shelter was really cute and really neat, and I really like it. However, the Bengal tigers are having a major issue with it, unfortunately. So they are complaining about space, and so I think what I'll have to do is I'll have to revamp their heart shelter, unfortunately, because I think we're going to have the same issue with the West African lions. Once the lions start having babies, it's going to probably be difficult for them to have enough space for themselves, because it looks like they only use one. They don't use both of them. So I don't know if you just cannot have two heart shelters if you can only have one. I'm assuming that that's what it is, but I feel like that's a little ridiculous because you should be able to have two heart shelters in one habitat and they should both register. But it's okay. For right now, we'll just have to fix it. I also think like sometimes the game just creates issues for you that are not normally there because they just want you to work a little bit harder and they want to make the game just a tiny bit harder. So with the Bengal tigers and with some of the red pandas, I did have to send them to the training center just for right now until I can figure out what I want to do with them and what I want to do with their habitats, if I can make it a little bit different, make a different heart shelter for the Bengal tigers, or make a different area for the red pandas, because they're such a small animal, but it's just insane to me that they run out of room so quickly. I don't understand. And then now the koalas are also having spacing issues. So I don't know what's going on in my zoo, but there's a lot of spacing issues and it wasn't there before. And I've had basically the same amount of animals in every habitat before and there was no issue. So it's getting a little frustrating. It's getting a little bit intense, but we're going to go, we're going to work through it. So I think for right now, because I am having such a hard time streaming at night, I think what I'll do is I will just do some little catch-up videos until I can get back into streaming, and then we can do those again. But for right now, I think I'll just be doing a little bit of catch-up videos here and there. I'm gonna try to stream next week, but we'll see how that goes because I've just been kind of busy with some other stuff going on. And so I really want to get back to it though, because this was originally our stream zoo and now it's becoming kind of like a catch-up zoo here on the channel, which I don't mind those because sometimes like not a lot happens in the game, so it's kind of fun to like do like 20-minute videos of just edits and doing catching the more exciting parts of the zoo, whatever happens. So we'll see how it goes, but yeah, this is our stream zoo, but I wanted to make a new habitat for the I wanted to make a habitat for the West African lions because I didn't do one in the episode that we did. So I just kind of created a natural water here in the habitat, which I love doing. I love having the animals have natural water. It's just so much better than that little water spigot, which I know you have heard me say that before. I don't really like the water spigot. If I can, I like to create like natural water. But I want to try and play around with like creating some sort of like a river in a habitat. I think that would be kind of fun. I want to do that probably once we get our reticulated reticulated giraffes in, I want to create kind of like a stream or something so that they can just sip from the stream and then it goes to a larger body of water. Because with the reticulated giraffe habitat, I have such a huge like dream for it. I want to have some other animals mixed in because reticulated giraffes, they get along with some of the other species. So it would be nice to have like some sort of like huge habitat with reticulated giraffes and zebras and things like that. That would be a lot of fun for me. So I want to try like play around with that. I've done that before by myself where I've had like a huge habitat for the reticulated giraffes. However, it starts to create issues because the guests can't really see them and they can't really, you know, see them up close. So that becomes an issue, but we will figure that out when that comes. I'm still waiting on some more conservation points so we can get our giraffes because I really, really want some in our zoo. I love giraffes. They're probably my second favorite animal. My first favorite is penguins, which we don't even have penguins yet. So our zoo has a long way to go, you guys. And even if we do like little short videos here and there, and I still stream a little bit here and there, I think we're going to be fine. We have a long way to go. We have so many animals that we can get. So we'll be good. But anyways, you guys, we're getting close to the end of the video here. I thank you so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you all very soon.